Get ready for the biggest roller derby event of the year. The 2024 WFTDA Global Derby Championships are coming to Portland. Join thousands of fans and watch the world's top 13 teams battle it out. Feel the excitement, the passion, the power of roller derby. Get your tickets today and be part of the action.
Number Pedal Force, number 187 Lexi Cutter, Cuter. Lexicutor. Got it. Number 29 Killer Bee, number 33 Little Rascal, number 34 Pretty Rackless, number 616 Bizquick, number 69 Amandalorian.
I'm loving
Number
these names.
727, Hertrude Stein. Number 82, Brutal. And number 981, Dougie.
Awesome, man.
Oh, and number 90, Shadow. Missed Shadow there. Sorry about that.
Now that we got Minnesota announced, we got Bay Area Derby All-Stars. Number 0, Bloodthirsty. Number 9, Thirsty.
I don't know what that is. Thirsty.
Thirsty. 19, Slayer Moon. 203, Miss Philanthropy. 212, Express Lane Jane. 23, your captain, Eris Jordan. 29, Spiller. 404, Big Perm. 411, Speed Reading. 483, Ripley Effect. 666, Grim Reba. 76, Boppin. 79, Detroit Demon. 9-2, Sultry Savage. 9-5, Jagged Little Killer. And 9-9, Lex Kilderich. Give it up for your Bay Area Derby All-Stars.
All right, on the line to start out, we have Lexicutor and Lex Kilderich jamming.
Already with the pullback from Bay Area, but gets sent to the box. That's 404 Big Perm.
Perm getting in there for a high block. Our lead jammer has been established for this jam. It is Lexicutor.
Excellent. And they're cutting through that pack like butter.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Hot knife through butter.
One of my favorite old school analogies.
And it looks like gets called off before Lex Kildrich, who had taken off the Jammer Star, was about to hit the pack. No points for Bay Area. It looks like we're getting 8 points, Minnesota Roller Derby. And at this time, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Velociraptor.
Hi, Velocity. My name is Calamity Red. You may have heard me talking this weekend.
And I'm very happy to be announcing this game, a high-level game. Bay Area Derby, Minnesota Roller Derby, starting off hot off the line.
Centripetal Force and Express Lane Jane jamming now. Centripetal up at the front has to get past those last couple of Bay Area blockers.
And they do it.
They do.
Bay Area is still in the pack. It looks like we're keeping an eye on the Jammer Star getting past because it's not on somebody's head. 666 on the pullback. Grim Reba trying to recycle that jammer without the cover.
Yep.
Trying to definitely keep them away. And the pivot has it. We got 666 who does have it. Grim Reba.
That star pass to Grim Reba, yeah.
But Minnesota Roller Derby calls it off. Still, Bay Area at 0. Minnesota Roller Derby nickel and diming their way into a 16-point lead. Ooh, a little jostling before the whistle.
They like to get a little action in there. Bappa and Breezes out there. Bappa? Boppin.
Boppin'.
Boppin's going to kick my butt if I say her name wrong.
Look. And it looks like the captain from Minnesota Roller Derby, 1128 Poisonberry Pie, hitting up the penalty box, keeping the seat warm.
Minnesota calling that off before Boppin gets back into the pack.
Again, with the little nickel and diamond, got 4 points on that pass. Honestly, it's a smart play when you're in a hard pack like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Pick them up where you can get them and shut it down for the other team.
And save your energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially in this heat.
Oh, yes. Still working out the kinks on the fan situation.
It's blowing. It's just blowing directly between both of us. Super helpful.
Looks like we got
Little Rascal out there jamming for Minnesota and Speed Reading jamming for Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, we have Speed Reading and we also have a Speed Reader, Rita. And I believe
Speed reading.
Yeah, Speed Reading's out here. But we also had a Speed Rita at the tournament this weekend.
Well, that's not
on
confusing.
Another team.
That's not confusing one bit.
No, not at all.
It looks like 1128 Poisonberry Pie released from the pack, and all of a sudden we have a pileup between turn 1 and turn 2. No pass, no penalty being given to Bay Area's pivot, who has the jammer hat.
We do have a star pass out there to the pivot. That is
Grim Reba.
Reba again.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, Reba actually heavily used as a pivot in all of the Bay Area's games this weekend. Very good at taking that star pass.
Yeah, they're definitely getting their workout.
Whoopsie daisy out there jamming for Minnesota. And that is
Detroit Demon.
Demon jamming for Bay Area. And Whoopsie Daisy out of the pack first, taking that lead status.
I wonder if they just yell at her name when she gets out. Whoopsie Daisy, and she's out.
See,
Clever names.
One of my favorite things about roller derby is the incredible names that these people come up with. I play a game with myself. I find my favorite derby name everywhere I go, every day. And then I go and tell the skater how awesome their name is.
Yes, love it. I still have my all-time favorite. I believe it was, oh shoot. jalapeno business way back in the day. Do you remember?
I remember.
Where was the team? Green jerseys. Oh, we've got a shout out. Hi, Jillian. I love you. Beyond the moon. You are the raddest. Love, Steph.
Oh.
That was very sweet. Hi, Jillian. I'm going to say hi again. Wow. Minnesota playing these jams super tight.
Absolutely. Extending their lead to 33 unanswered points from the Bay Area.
I'm surprised.
Over the Bay Area.
I'm honestly surprised. And they're taking a timeout.
Let's make sure that we thank Sacramento Roller Derby sends the biggest thank you to ACS for our beautiful new Bear House. Without their partnership, we would never have been able to host events like this one, Bridges and Boardwalks.
Yeah, I'm excited to be in this brand new Bear House with all the amenities. We've got our concession stand. We've got a merch table. Everything's pretty permanent here, and we're loving it.
It is gorgeous. I am so honored to have been invited to come and talk about my favorite thing in the world in such an incredible environment. Aw. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to go ahead and repeat that shout out before the jam starts. Hi, Jillian. I love you beyond the moon. You are the raddest. Love, Steph. And again, bout shouts for $2. We've got our folks walking around with signs and a QR code.
Lexi out there for, we have Lexi versus Lex.
Oh, gosh. Goodness.
Our jammers are Lexicutor and Lex Kildrich.
Lex Kildrich. Yeah. It's just making me make weird sounds over here.
It's okay.
Just have no idea what's going on.
Part of being an announcer is making weird sounds. We do that.
And Bay Area gets the lead jam status. Lex Kildrich killing it. Out of the pack, we've got a rotating door in the penalty box of Minnesota. Looks like their jammer, the hat in hand.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry.
Hat in hand. It works.
Hat in hand.
It's a jammer hat, right?
Yeah. Oh, busting out. Oh, that looked painful.
That did look painful. That was a solid hit.
Slayer Moon went down
hard.
Moon. We got 4 points on the board for Bay Area. Give it up for Bay Area, folks.
There you go.
I know that when I'm out there as a jammer, nothing gets me more hyped up than the crowd cheering for me.
So I like to tell people that derby skaters are like Disney pixies because the cheers make them stronger.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And it's not wrong.
When I say that first part, everybody gives me the exact same look you just gave me. Huh?
You know, it's the pixie dust. Yeah.
That pixie
laughter,
dust.
right?
Laughter. Your laughter and cheers.
You're such a nerd. It's great.
I am such a nerd. You have no idea.
Minnesota out of the pack, picking up 4 points once again. Bay Area getting stuck behind 8-2. Myth America. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Wrong team. Brutal. Brutal.
Like no, Myths out there somewhere.
Myths out there somewhere. No, Brutal living up to their derby name.
Absolutely.
Oof. Oofda. All right.
We are seeing Minnesota, so oofda is an appropriate response.
Absolutely.
20 points on the board in that last jam for Minnesota.
But Bay Area on the board with 8.
Absolutely.
Just getting their pancakes out of the way.
Express Lane Jane and Centripetal Force back up jamming again. Ooh, Bay Area's pivot. Big Perm headed to that penalty box. And Centripetal Force out of the pack first.
Wow, and Bay Area, I thought they had been playing cleaner, but we've got the penalties racking up. But Minnesota's still keeping the seat warm over there. We've got Minnesota's pivot in the box now, but their jammer picking up 4 points. That's really all that matters, right?
Really, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, smooth. Let's see if Bay Area's jammer is going to try and take the same route or.
Well, Bay Area has one blocker on the track right now.
And quite honestly, their whole. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that was a
beautiful pass.
Beautiful
Like,
pass. And a little
Pass
hop. to
and
go.
the little apex hop. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
That was beautiful. Oh, big perm coming out of the box. Hot. Hot
Ready
on the move.
to take that pass. That was amazing.
It was
I don't
fantastic.
think I've seen that before.
No, I want to do it, but I want to grow up to be like them.
I have learned that I will never be a skater, and I'm okay with that because it gives me the opportunity to sit and talk about roller derby.
That's fantastic. You know your niche. I love it. Looks like Breezes for Minnesota jamming. Is this their first time out there jamming?
This is actually their second time. I believe they were up with Boppin the last time as well.
Okay, yeah. So head-to-head with Boppin. However, Minnesota's stuck in the back of the pack. We got mid-pack blocking on Boppin. He's going to try and find their team, aiming for their team to see if they can get the assist. I'm trying to see if they're going to be the fifth blocker here. Nope. And battling it out with Minnesota's pivot. Those tripods are hard to get through.
Yeah, definitely.
Solid walls. And we finally have a lead jammer.
Almost a full minute in.
I was going to say that. Almost a full minute in, we finally have a lead jammer.
We've been seeing that a lot this weekend. As strong as these jammers may be, the defense that the teams have been playing this weekend are incredible.
Yeah. Just saying from experience, playing the morning game against Cal. Oof. Oofda is right. Those blockers are.
Cal had that washing machine tripod
Yeah, we were
where
exhausted.
it just spins so quickly.
4 points again. Minnesota Roller Derby running it. Just going to take the whole 2 minutes, it looks like, or let's see if they're going to hit it and quit it. Getting their points smooth.
Oh,
Just gonna
absolutely. There was
widen
that
that
opening on the outside.
Yeah, you can't help but keep going in that case. Like, you didn't touch anybody, fine. Let's try it again.
Yep.
Going in through the pack, just a little touchy, but nothing major because 4 more points right up on the board.
Star pass to Reba on Bay Area.
So we have somebody out. Let's see when the call. Ooh, smart call. Looks like they got 2 points. 0 to Bay Area. Beautiful. Minnesota just not just tight on the defense, but definitely tight on some offense, getting their jammers out there pretty quickly.
They not only have that washing machine tripod that I mentioned, but they also have the ability with that fourth skater to come out and do a nice sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend, we started calling that skater the chaos on the track.
Oh, I love chaos. That's kind of my favorite thing, honestly.
So you have the tripod plus chaos.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
there you see how well it works.
And 411 Bay Area's jammer down and out on the outside, has to get right back in the back of the pack. Looking for a star pass, it looks like. See how far Minnesota's going to push them apart. Oh, and there will
Not
be
going to
no
get
pass.
that star pass.
No pass because we've got the pivot headed to the box for Bay Area.
That is big perm.
Big perm. Okay, another 4 points for Minnesota up on the board. Fantastic. They're going to run it. They're letting their team know, going to run it. This is fast derby this weekend. That's the other thing I've noticed.
Yes.
I miss fast derby, kind of.
So as someone who watches a lot of derby, I miss fast derby because it's
Exciting.
fast. It's exciting.
Ooh. Oh, like that 2-wall.
That was a beautiful 2-wall
They didn't-
knocking right into her.
Not only get that, but protecting their points from their team. They had 2 in the box, 2 on the track, holding it down. Just the 2 of them did not pick up points on that pass from Minnesota. It was a beautiful push to the outside and turn 3-4. And we're going to do some shout-outs. So shout-out to the resident MNRD.
Minnesota, yeah.
Shout out to the resident MNRD, which Dougie, you are greatness personified. May your frenemies feel your wrath. Love, your crush, biggest fan, baby daddy, and husband. Who's the baby daddy putting some shout-outs to his
Love it.
baby mama? Beautiful.
Whoopsie Daisy, your lead jammer. Big perm now jamming for Bay Area, taking that star pass.
And the box just emptying out a bunch of everybody. It was like a
Mass
beehive.
exodus.
It looked like a beehive. Just all the bees just exiting.
Yes.
I got the Flight of the Bumblebee music. Cue that. Let's go. So we got Lex Kildrich on the line for Bay Area and Lexecutor. Lex versus Lex again.
I feel like we're going to see quite a bit of that because that is the third time we've seen that matchup so far today.
Makes it easy, honestly. Oh, and Minnesota holding it down, leaving a little bit open on the inside. Bay Area catches but has to release. Wow, what a push from Lexecutor.
Lexecutor doing a nice little hop spin there at the front of the pack to get out.
Yeah. You've got better angles at this than me, but there's a 4-point. Minnesota's coach is just making them run for it. You know, I think they're really looking for those standings, those rankings.
Oh,
Get the
yeah, absolutely.
Big points. We want big differentials here.
Oh.
Another 4 points on the board and a star pass to Bay Area.
No, not a pass.
Not a pass?
stash.
Oh, it's a stash. My bad.
Yeah.
It's a star stash on
Yes.
Bay Area. But a legal stash because we can see the
As
cap.
long as you can see that helmet cover in their hand, it is legal.
It's absolutely legal. Now, if they hit it, then it's not okay.
It is okay, and somebody's going to go to the penalty box, and then it's a big waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
it seems to be that sitting in the penalty box is not the fun place to be, unless, of course, you are one of the penalty box NSOs.
Yeah, those guys are fun. Not going to lie. The NSOs in the penalty box, super fun.
Ooh, centripetal force out of the pack with a hop there.
Gonna keep on running it. Bay Area is still stuck in the pack. A lot of jumping around by Minnesota. It's really interesting to see the different style of play between Midwest and the Bay Area.
Yeah, it is definitely very different.
4 more points for Minnesota. We're up to 124, probably 128 by the time they rack it up.
Oh, nice outside pass there by centripetal force. Using those toe stops, making it look easy. And let me tell you, it's not easy.
It is not
It's
easy.
not easy.
Oh, and a little hop just for the sake of it. That was fun. 4 more points. Just a little apex hop
Just
as
'cause
a
I
treat. A little apex hop as a treat.
And there was a big smile on centripetal force's face
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
as they did that. Yeah.
If you can manage it, do it. 4 more points. Minnesota, we're going to start filling the box back up. Bay Area,
We did have another star pass on the Bay Area to Reba.
excellent. Slayer Moon sitting in the box. Let's see here. I believe is it Destruction?
What's the letter?
D.
Yeah, I think so.
4 more points for Minnesota. Honestly,
Ooh,
do we need to be here? Minnesota, just killing it.
just absolutely. But, you know, we need to be here for our own selves.
They hit the century mark before the first half of the first period,
Yeah,
as if it was nothing.
they racked up those points very quickly.
But it looks hard as heck. Oh my gosh.
32 points. That is only the 4th time we have seen a 32-point jam this weekend.
I've never seen a 32-point jam.
There was one 36-point jam
Oh,
yesterday.
Good Lord.
Can you imagine how many? That's 9 passes, 9 scoring passes. So a total of 10 passes through the pack
That's
to get
endurance.
36 points.
Surely that's endurance.
That is endurance. That is skill. That is agility. That is high-level derby.
That's the hotness right there.
That's the hot.
That's the hotness. Oh, we're going to look at a shout out to Trudy for being an amazing wife and mother to 2 beautiful kids. We are so proud of you for coming back to roller derby and continuing to be the most badass roller derby skater Minnesota has ever seen.
Boppin getting lead status for Bay Area and heading back into that pack. Breezes right behind Boppin. Oh, now right in front of Boppin.
Bloodthirsty trying to throw out that booty. Just doesn't make the commitment all the way to the line and just...
I mean, it looked pretty.
It was very pretty. But this is also very pretty. Look at that. 4 more points for Minnesota. Minnesota's pack is just working it because if, as a jammer, you don't have to touch the pack, that's big ups to your blockers.
Absolutely. They know where you are, and they are making openings for you. That is beautiful blocking.
Oh, a little hop, skip, and a jump.
There.
4 more points. I'm always afraid of the cuts on those ones, but that was beautiful as well. A little hippity hop. More hippity hops as a treat.
I mean, it's like watching bunnies on the track.
It is.
I went Southern there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
The more tired I get, the more Southern I get. It's really strange. Especially since I've never lived in the South.
You know, the more tired I get, the more Minnesotan I get. And
Ooh,
I've never, I mean, the closest I got was Illinois. For a brief moment.
I mean, I lived in West Virginia when I was really little, but...
Oh, it's beautiful out there.
West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. And then we moved to California.
Oh, my.
168 points on the board for Minnesota. 11 on the board for Bay Area. We got Little Rascal and Speed Reading out there jamming in this one.
It's got a cut track for Bay Area's jammer, looks like.
Yep, that would be Speed Reading heading to the penalty box. She's not going to be alone, though. They're not going to be alone.
They're going to hang out, maybe have a little chat.
Minnesota's pivots over there with them. Oh, that was an unstoppable force meeting that immovable object. All right, Little Rascal putting 4 on the board for Minnesota. We still have, it looks like number 2, 3, Eris Jordan sitting over in that penalty box. Nice spin to get out of the pack there at the front of the pack by Reading. Speed. We need medics out on the track, please. Oh, so glad to see our Minnesota skater back up on her feet, getting back to her bench. Thank you, medics, indeed. Medics, we are so glad you're here helping us this weekend. We love you, but we really want you to be bored this weekend. Or at least not using all of your supplies. Enjoy the skating, enjoy the games, but we don't want you to have to actually work. All right, that whistle means the timeout has come to an end. We've got Whoopsie Daisy back out on the line. And Demon out there with Whoopsie Daisy. Big perm recycling Daisy, Whoopsie Daisy back to the back of the pack.
Ooh, she runs to the outside. Made it quick out there before Bay Area could catch her. That's
Yep.
for sure. Oh, looks like a penalty cut track for Bay Area's jammer.
Demon headed into that penalty box. That leaves Whoopsie Daisy out there with the, what is it? Power jam?
Power jam.
Power jam. Oh, I haven't heard that in so long.
It's the old school derby.
I love it. Whoopsie Daisy through the pack. 4 points on the board, taking Minnesota up to 179. We got about 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half. Whoopsie Daisy getting knocked down and out to the outside. That is Big Perm and Sultry Savage, I believe. Yeah.
It's not charging.
Big Perm and Sultry Savage there at the back of the pack, holding on to Whoopsie Daisy.
Hold on. We just need a battery that will do that. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's why it was over there.
I was wondering, yeah, because I didn't know where to find it.
And Whoopsie Daisy back through the pack, putting another 4 points on the board. I believe that is a total of 8 points so far. We do have a star pass on Bay Area to Eris.
Mm-hmm.
That is the first time this game that Eris has taken that star pass. And the jam comes to an end.
Taking a break.
12 points on the board, unanswered by Minnesota in that last jam. 11 points still on the board for Bay Area. Minnesota at 187. It looks like they're going to.
They might win.
They might.
They might.
But even if they do win, but like they're going to hit the 200 mark before the half, possibly.
Double century.
Double century. I love it. Second century is.
Second century is so today.
Oh, second century is so last year.
As for the shout-outs, big shout-out. Thank you, medics. We couldn't do roller derby without y'all.
Yeah, make some noise for our medics out there, guys. All right, I know y'all are hot. I know you're tired. But y'all got to give us more energy than that. Ooh.
Oh, there it is. I got a yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get a Ric Flair? Woo!
Not on mic, but yeah, I can do that. There's a skater, one of my favorite skater names, Rec Flair.
Oh, nice.
And Rec skates everywhere, and every time I introduce them, I go, Rec Flair, woo!
Yeah.
Because you can't not.
You can't not. I love me a good woo! Hey, look, we've got Twitch stream chat room, Splenda and Knucklebeast. What's up, folks? Thank you for joining our Twitch stream and watching from wherever you are in the world.
We also want to give a shout out to Urban Flex and Flow. Urban Flex and Flow is a fitness, yoga, and wellness studio committed to community connection and accessibility. Their studio can be found at 6442 Fair Oaks Boulevard in Carmichael.
Bay Area was looking for a forearm call on the blue jammer in the previous jam. It was deemed that the initial contact was legal. While there were forearms that came away from the body, they are not what caused the skater to go down. The no call stands, and Black has used their official review for the half.
Thank you, Genetic out there.
Oh, my gosh. So we got a good shout out that Let's Go Bay Area. a.k.a. Gay Area. I'm loving these shout-outs, folks. Keep it coming.
All right, we got Lexi and Lex back out there. Lexi out of the pack first.
And the other, Lex Kildrich, with a hat pass. No longer the jammer. Yes, the jammer, trying to see if they're going to get through. Oh, it's the stash.
It's the stash.
It's the stash. Not a mustache, to not be confused with the mustache. It's the hat stash.
No mustache will outdo the stash that Astro Stash
Astro
has.
Stash. MVP. Astro Stash.
He earned that MVP, absolutely.
I felt that MVP. Absolutely. The best part about him blocking is if you got him in a goat situation where he's in the back of the pack, one alone, he would actually baa like a goat.
I love that.
Called off by Minnesota before Bay Area's jammer could get through.
11 points on the board in that last jam for Minnesota. They are 2 points away from that second century mark.
What century?
198.
What century is it? Second century. This is so fun to watch. I'm obviously pretty speechless. But in the crowd, we got a shout out for Spilly Boo. Billy, you so super silly. Bay Area.
Centripetal Force, your lead jammer. I believe this is Centripetal's fifth time jamming. Express Lane Jane out there for Bay Area. Oh, and it's Centripetal's fourth trip as well
Goodness.
to the jammer line. Sorry.
Do you know how to count is the question. Wow. It was
No.
left foot, right foot through the pack. Easy peasy.
Beautiful striding there.
Yes. Beautiful. Oh. Yet another shout out to my throuple, Spilly and Speedy Mithy. Loves you big.
Aww.
Aww. Bopping on the line for Bay Area. Brizas on the line for Minnesota. We see the pack starting on the pivot line, scooting back at the whistle. And Brizas is all the way through on the outside line.
Two of Breezes' team members went down hard there for a second. Of course, they popped right back up. Bopping out of the pack now as well. And Breezes calling it literally in the process of going to the ground.
Hey, but they grabbed the first point out of that. One
Yes.
point was better than no points.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. For Demon, here's a shout out. Let's go, Demon. Lala is so proud of you, you little powerhouse. Don't forget to have fun.
Oh.
Aw, Demon, you got homies.
Little Rascal and speed reading out there.
Ooh. Big pushes from Poisonberry Pie onto little reading. Or wait, speed reading. My bad.
Speed reading Little Rascal.
Little Rascal. It was a hat stash, but got called on a high block.
Minnesota's bench coach just said, keep going. Minnesota at 212 now, about to be at 216.
We made it. Ooh. There it is. We made it past the second century. Minnesota. You know, I haven't seen the Minnesota coach do anything except for
Moving that arm.
saying, run it. Just keep it running. This is a game of pure stamina for
Oh,
Minnesota.
absolutely.
Ooh. Hard hits, but it was legal. Good looking out. Speed reading hot into the pack. Still with the stash. They're trying to keep it away from the pit. There's the pass.
Pass to Big Perm right as the whistle blows.
Oh, no. Are we going to see a call for that?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
No.
What?
Nope.
Yep. Yep. I see officials signaling things. That might have been, what is the call for? Is it just egregious? What is that? Hitting after the whistle.
It's an illegal procedure
I'm surprised that
because you're not allowed to hit someone after the whistle.
No. Not after the fourth whistle, at least. You can
We
probably
do
hit
have
him,
a
like, into it.
We do have a very busy penalty box over there.
They're keeping the seats warm. It's not warm enough in here. Keeping the seats warm. Whoopsie daisy out there for Minnesota, but we have a lead jammer for Bay Area.
That is Detroit Demon out there getting that lead status for Bay Area.
You know what it is? It's the shout out for Demon. That did it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Shout outs, power jammers. Just saying.
Ow, ow.
Oh. So we got Splenda saying shout out to Noah Fallon, also known as Ryan Looters in stripes.
That is one of my favorite refs. Noah has been at so many things that I've done over my almost 20 years in roller derby.
Well, you got 5 on me, but I'm still feeling the age of derby.
You probably feel it more than I do because I just talk, and I was an NSO before that.
Oh, yeah. Playing for 15 years is a little rough on the body.
I only put 4 years in before I realized I am never going to skate in a bout. I am not safe.
Whoopsie daisy picking up those 4 points out of the box. She is not lead. And Bay Area's lead jammer, but stuck in the back of the pack, trying to get any points that she can. There she goes, swooping the hips right around. It looks like we got 1, possibly 2. They're recycling so hard, holding her so hard.
Yep.
That they're opening up the hole on the inside. Whoopsie Daisy's just like, thank you.
Yep,
I'll
that's
take
exactly
it.
what they're doing is her blockers are just holding on to Demon. And Demon calling it from the floor over there, and we are in halftime now.
That's the halftime. Woo! Oh, my gosh. Much love to the home of the best jammer on the track and the weirdest pizza, Detroit.
That is true. Given a couple of quick announcements. We
Get ready for the biggest roller derby event of the year. The 2024 WFTDA Global Derby Championships are coming to Portland. Join thousands of fans and watch the world's top 13 teams battle it out. Feel the excitement, the passion, the power of roller derby. Get your tickets today and be part of the action. Get ready for the biggest roller derby event of the year. The 2024 WFTDA Global Derby Championships are coming to Portland. Join thousands of fans and watch the world's top 13 teams battle it out. Feel the excitement, the passion, the power of roller derby. Get your tickets today and be part of the action.
rolling out there too fast. I do want to give a special shout out and a nod to a non-skating official in our penalty box over there.
Woo!
Can you guys hear me? All right. So Rachel Scarson, we're all going to do this together. Rachel Scarson is celebrating her 200th game NSOing today. And the traditional acknowledgement for a 200th game among our officials is a nod of encouragement. So all together now, Rachel Scarson and everybody nod. Rachel's not paying any attention to me.
No, Rachel's really consumed with their job right
They are
now.
doing their job, and I appreciate that.
That's why they've done it 200 times, because they're focused.
Rachel over there in the ACS penalty box.
Right on. All right, so we've got Big Perm. Oh, wait. Nope, not Big Perm. My bad. Boppin, jamming.
Yep,
lead
that is
jammer.
bopping.
It looks like Bay Area kind of had to have that halftime huddle to get their lead jammer out. Look, there's points. There's points for Bay Area. We got 4 more on the board.
Nicely done, bopping.
Way to go, Boppin. Bay Area drawing back Minnesota's jammer. Looks like
And that is Big
Oh.
Perm and
Miss
Slam.
Lanthropy. Yeah, Miss Lanthropy, Big Perm holding down Poisonberry Pie, who's jamming. And around she goes. That was a scoring pass. So 4 points more for Minnesota. They're just, slicing through the pack for another 4. They're like that dragon that's hoarding all the gold. They're hoarding all the points right now.
that is true. That was a star pass, by the way, on Minnesota. The first one
Yeah.
we've seen in this game.
It was effective as heck.
Absolutely.
Look at those 4 points. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, 4 more points on the board for Bay Area. Boppin', killing it.
Absolutely amazing that Boppin's out there racking up those points.
Bay Area. I missed that. 4 more points for Poisonberry Pie. Boppin' fighting all 4 of the blockers there. Let's see what's going to happen here. The Bay Area caught the jammer for Minnesota. Looking like they're holding it down.
Boppin out of the pack again now. 12 points on the board.
Yeah, but I can't see it. It's over here. Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it. I did one of them already. Yeah, just when I see it, I'll do it. 1 point for Bay Area calling it, but Minnesota picked up their 4.
You know, as long as he's here, I want to give a shout out to our friend here from the taco truck outside. It is Tapico Nika.
Yes.
Absolutely the best food I've ever had at a derby event.
I keep trying to get it, but their line is too long.
260 on the board, 24 points on the board in that last jam, 13 points on the board for Bay Area.
Beautiful. Let's see Bay Area rally, because I'm loving it. And we're going to wait for
Centripetal force jamming. We have an
official
we
review.
have official timeout being called for. We're fixing something here on the scoreboard, I believe.
Oh, I got big ups from Aqua saying the announcers are incredible. Well, thank you, Aqua.
Aw, love you, Aqua.
Excellent. Shout out from BMO and Dito for Lex Kilderich. Oh, what? Allison from SRD. It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
Allison.
birthday, Allison. Woo!
Wait a minute. I was talking to Allison earlier today. She didn't tell me it was her birthday.
She's not. She's not doing it.
Rude.
I don't know a better way to spend your birthday, though, is hanging out with Derby.
I have a dream. I have a dream of doing a birthday scrimmage.
Official review finished. I think that was a,
It was a timeout to fix the scoreboard.
yeah. Centripetal force first through the pack. A little bit of a pileup, checking, making sure teammates are okay. I love it. Ooh, heavy hits by Bay Area. Pinching Centripetal force, but she's able to get out pretty quickly.
I mean, they may have pinched her for a second, but it was more like an affectionate goose than anything else because it didn't slow her down.
No, not at all. Ooh, Bay Area finally making it out. Yes?
Yes.
So speed reading, jamming for Bay Area, but Centripetal Forest said no points for you. No Ken has.
No, Ken.
No Ken has points. Again, like I said, hoarding the points over here.
I mean, that is how Derby works. One team does have to hoard the points over the other team.
Oh, my.
Demon and Breezes out there, both of them on their 5th jam of this game. Their first one in this half.
Oh, look. Looks like Breezes is just going to be like, hi, bye.
Pretty much they're getting past that pack before the pack even gets past the pivot line.
Looks like we got a stash, but they're running it. 79, Detroit Demon running it. You know, Twitch is getting out of hand over here.
I mean, it is Sunday. Everybody who's not here is at home. And as far as I know, that other sports ball thing isn't currently happening, right?
It
doesn't happen until later in the day?
I have no idea what's going on with sports ball. No, I'm being triple dog dare. Maybe you're being triple dog dare to sing happy birthday to Allison.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allison.
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
I don't usually take dares, but that's one I'll step up to. Lil Rascal and Lex Kilderich out there.
Oh, Lex Kilderich being stopped by Minnesota's pivot, who's running it all the way back. That was Bizquick just destroying the Jammer Bay Area. Both of them go down. Tried to get the drawback. I don't think Bizquick was able to get the drawback on them.
I don't think so. Both jammers now neck and neck as they are eating up this track, getting around back into the pack. Ooh. That was some wild hitting there at the back of the pack. Lil Rascal recovers, looks to the outside lane, and quickly uses that 4 lane to get out of the pack. Lex still trying to get through. Lex holding on to that lead status, though.
Again, they're just sliding up that inside line like it's the freeway. No toll.
Not the freeway here in Sacramento, because we don't get to move quickly through anything right now with all the stinking construction.
Oh, we got a hard pileup. What is that, a back block? Yep, it's a back block.
Definitely a back block.
Minnesota's Jammer. It's a power jam for Bay Area, and they're going to start out the jam fresh. 4 points for Bay Area, 2 for Minnesota that round. Fantastic derby. Good Lord.
10 total for Minnesota on the board in the last jam.
Oh, it looks like we got the update on the sports ball. It's Niners versus the Cardinals.
Oh, thank you for that.
That was from Love Timber 44 on Twitch. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Timber. I love Timber. Her my friend.
Bopping the jammer for Bay Area in this power jam. Pushing. We got the washer machine going on with Minnesota. Oh, God. I do not envy that situation right there. Look the, uh-oh.
But look at the power Boppin has, pushing 3 blockers, 3 full-grown human beings.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even push one little toddler out of my way. That child is like, no, Lolly.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
And I go, okay.
we've got Minnesota's jammer out first.
Nope.
But no pass, no penalty, so there is no lead jammer for 33. Minnesota's Little Rascal jamming hot out of the box. Ooh. Mad Libs giving a little chest push to 95, jagged little killer. 4 points up for Minnesota's Little Rascal.
Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute. I was watching the officials communicate very efficiently from the inside of the track to the score table over here. It was really nice.
You know we're here for Derby, right? I know it's the
Hey,
different parts.
officials
I know.
are part of Derby.
I
You can't
was
have
joking.
Derby without
You
the
know-
officials.
You know what I would love to see is full contact officialing.
I did see some of that on Friday.
Oh no.
Noah Fallon, who's out there now, was OPR, and a jammer got knocked off the track during the middle of an apex jump
Oh goodness.
and flew into Noah Fallon, kicked him in the knee with a roller skate.
Ouch.
I mean, clearly he survived because he's back out on the track, but whew.
Like a beast. Our refs out there just, taking hits as well, I guess.
Reffing is not a safe pastime.
No.
Bay Area going to get another Power Jam start here as Minnesota's jammer sat down in the penalty box between. I do have a shout out here for Whoopsie Daisy. Whoopsie Daisy is a former blocker. This is the third time she's jammed. Whoopsie Daisy, you have a new fan in Sacramento, Barry Bootylicious. I love that name.
I love it too. She's a sweetheart. Oh, and it was Minnesota's jammer went to the box for a cut track penalty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bay Area's jammer out first and gets lead, takes that inside line that's always been open.
Minnesota's
Little
washing
rascal.
machine tripod sets up there at the back of the pack to catch Express Lane Jane.
Let's see if we
Rascal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just trying to see Express Lane Jane trying to use that open inside line that's been open all morning or all afternoon for Minnesota. But still trying to avoid that cut track penalty because Minnesota's blockers are just on top of them.
Absolutely.
Express Lane Jane trying to fight to get those 4 points as the lead jammer still. I'm surprised that they haven't. I think they probably caught all those 4 points as much as they've been rotated on.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Minnesota, 4 more points. They take the outside this time on the turn 3-4 apex. Bay Area's jammer calls it off. That's exhausting.
That was exhausting.
Got
That ACS penalty box is clear at the moment,
Oh my
I
gosh.
believe.
It is. And Bay Area did pick up 3 out of the 4 points from that whole washer machine situation. I almost thought it was a power jam. Whoopsie Daisy's out there. Like you said, third time jamming this game. Normally a blocker. They are absolutely, destroying that position. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. We got a Star Stash, Big Perm, taking off the hat, doing a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Trying to push their way through. Let's see if the pass is complete to the pivot. Looks like Big Perm has.
I do believe
Has
she
it?
has it.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Hey, you know what? Whoopsie Daisy keeping it clean.
Very clean, but
Very
it was
clean.
a solid hit.
Yeah.
Big Perm definitely has that star now for Bay Area.
Oh, goodness. We got 4 more points for Minnesota. Whoopsie Daisy nodding. I'm going to keep it going. Yeehaw. Oh, again, with the hard hits into the back of the pack, what was this one? Oh, low block. Oops, but Whoopsie Daisy.
Daisy.
Whoopsie Daisy goes to the box for a low block. It looks like it's another power jam for Bay Area. Let's see if they can manage to get out of this deadly tripod Minnesota's been throwing up in their way this
Getting some
entire game.
assist there from
Goodness.
that was speed reading and bloodthirsty out there, giving Big
Big
Perm an
Perm.
assist.
But look, Big Perm has Minnesota blockers on her like they're magnets.
Yeah.
Like they get knocked away and then suddenly they're on top of Big Perm all again. Big Perm making it around. Oh,
Nice toe stop work on the
Bang.
outside
Boom.
line.
nice.
Big Perm smack it into Whoopsie Daisy there at turn 2. I would not want to get hit by either of those
No.
skaters.
No, not at all.
That is just insanely tough.
Absolutely. So Gertrude Stein is making it on to the track right now. We've got a shout out to Gertrude Stein for being selected to the USA Roller Derby.
Woo! Congratulations.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you skate in Austria. Innsbruck, Austria.
Innsbruck, Austria.
2025.
Austria?
They said Austria.
That says Austria. I thought Innsbruck was Australia.
That's really far. We got
know.
a lead jammer from Minnesota, Lexecutor, going fast as hell.
Demon out there for Bay Area. Demon still in the pack.
Lexecutor doing the speed skate maneuver, just pumping those legs. Up, scooting right around Bay Area's number 29, Spiller. Spiller's
It's
had some
really-
shout-outs today.
Spiller has had some shout-outs. Lexecutor really does have that speed skater form when doing her laps after exiting the pack. We do have a star pass.
Excellent.
That star pass goes to Grim
Reba.
Reba.
Oh, Reba trying to pick up that point. Seeing if she got it on that last pass. Nope, doesn't look like she was able to throw her hips far enough before the fourth whistle.
Nope, I see Bruce Almighty out there just holding up a fist. No fingers. Hi, Bruce.
I'm all about that fist. No
Whoa.
fingers. Woo, 0 points.
Woo-hoo.
0 points.
15 points in that last jam for Minnesota.
It's Lex versus Centripetal Force out there. Centripetal Force is lead jammer. Takes a little bit of a spill after turn 2. Picks herself right back up and is going to slide into the back.
Star pass to Ripley effect. That's the first time Ripley's taken the star pass this game.
Mm-hmm. Doing pretty well for not jamming yet, but see what Bay Area does to mix it up. Minnesota picks up another 4 on that last pass.
Express Lane Jane out there for Bay Area. Breezes out there for Minnesota. Pack starts at the pivot line and rolls back at that 5-second call.
We've got a 6-pack on the line. One player from each team is in the box. 6-pack of blockers. I love it.
Nice.
Oh, Spiller. Trying to see if she can pull the cut track. Ends up getting called on a back block instead.
Oh, that was a direction.
Oh, was it direction?
Yeah.
Oof. Oofta.
Oofda. It was a nice technique, though. It until she got that penalty called, until they finished it, she did have
She killed some time.
Breezes pulled back.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Kind of worth it. It killed time.
Yep.
And Breezes calls it off before anybody can get some points that round.
No points for anyone. Rascal and Boppin' out there.
While we have a moment, we're going to give a shout out to Tornado 2 Spirit. I see you in the audience. I love you from Splenda.
I love you too, Tornado 2 Spirit.
And to all the teams from Mantra Hellhound, so much derby, so much fun. Showing up and showing off for our first tourney in the Bear House Warehouse. Woo!
Empire Comics Vault and Hot Sauce is a great place to get graphic novels, and they've expanded to carry artisan small batch hot sauce flavors. Empire's Comic Vault is located at 1120 Fulton Avenue in Sacramento. It's also a great place to get your comic books if you're a comic book nerd like me.
I love that place, honestly. I love just going in there and just browsing.
There's just something about going into an old school comic book shop. My fan's battery died.
Oh, no.
It just changes your mood.
Yeah, changes the feel of the purchase. So Spiller on the line for Bay Area as the Jammer as a star pass, trying to star pass to Big Perm, or work her way through the Minnesota 3-pack. It is a power jam, I believe. Is that? Yep. With Little Rascal in the box right now. It doesn't look like we have a lead jammer yet. We'll see what happens. See if Spiller can either get out or Big Perm get some points on the board for Bay Area. Oh, that's terrible. Bloodthirsty throwing somebody into that 3-pack tripod in Minnesota. Breaks it up just a little bit, but not enough.
That's bopping out there, by the way.
Ow. Yeah, I mean, Boppin was out there, but Bloodthirsty threw herself in there.
No, bopping as the jammer.
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking about a blocker. I was talking about blockers get love, too.
I just heard that Spiller was jamming.
Oh, yeah. They took off the padding.
That's bopping.
29?
It's bopping.
Oh, my bad. That's bopping. Dude, I saw 29 had it. I'm going crazy.
It's okay. You're pretty. It's okay if we go a little crazy. We're pretty.
It's on the board. And it's on the damn board. It's just up there. Big letters. It's fine. I can't read. It's cool.
Did you get hit in the head in your game? We're gonna just get your.
I just need some memes. I need to go memes.
You need the memes.
I need the memes. 10.5 minutes left in this incredible bout. Minnesota Roller Derby 365 to Bay Area Derby 41. Goodness.
Good grief. Man, those jammers were ready to go. That is Whoopsie Daisy. And
Big speed reading?
speed reading. Thank you.
Oh, I knew it this time.
You did.
I knew the jammer this time.
I was looking for their number, and I just could not function for a moment.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No, it's not you.
You know what I think it is? I think our brains have roasted. It's hot.
I am roasted.
Do you?
Oh,
Oh, no, we need medic time. Got 2 points for Minnesota before the medic break. Do you remember the commercial back in the day of the egg in the frying pan?
This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on Derby.
This is your roasted brain on Derby.
On Derby in a very warm warehouse.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, yes, it's warm today, but again,
It's still cooler than outside in Sacramento.
the Bear House, it's cooler. Yeah. Also, I'm finding this helps.
Oh, well, that's clever.
What y'all can't see is I have taken my shoes off and I am standing on this nice cold concrete floor. I almost said cement, and that would get me in trouble with some of my engineer friends.
Oh, no. Can't have that. But yeah, if you need to cool down right now in the Bear House, our concrete floor is pretty chill. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah.
Chill out.
I just found my mic cover. Well, actually, Miss Tiza handed me my mic cover, which I lost at the beginning of the game.
So I want to do a also sponsor read for Taurus Quad Shop. I have to say, I just dropped too much money there, and I am happy to do it. Local vendor.
Absolutely.
Owned and operated by that one ref. Tor has over 18 years experience on the skates between reffing, derby, street and trail skating. She's been a loyal supporter of SRD, and we hope that you will show her some love in return and go check out her booth over in the vendor alley or go see her at her shop located at 2309 K Street, Suite 101 in the Boulevard Skate Shop.
You know, I want to point out something clever that one of our skaters on the track has done. Lexicutor, who is on Minnesota, their number is 187, which if you were raised by a police officer and a preacher like I was, you know is a police code for homicide.
Good grief. I love that the numbers really coincide pretty well with the derby names.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite nice.
When my daughter was
Hilarious.
a junior and I was still trying to skate, my child was a junior and I was still trying to skate, their name was Vane the Pain. I was still Calamity Wren. And their number was 143. Mine was 1432.
Excellent. Excellent. Clever.
Which-
1432
143.
as well.
Well, 143 is I love you.
Aw.
And 1432 is I love you too.
Amazing. And the whistle blows. 187.
That is
Lexicutor. And then Detroit Demon for Bay Area. Fighting to find out who's going to be lead jammer. And it's Minnesota, Lexicutor. You know, I wonder if Minnesota's coach has a really strong right deltoid. Because he's just always been doing this entire hour.
He's going to have to ice his elbow and his shoulder when he gets home
You know it.
or back to wherever they're staying.
Goodness. And we got a star pass to, I'm assuming that's Big Perm. Yep,
That's Big Perm.
Big Perm taking the star again, and we've got Killer B to the box, so we're going to be short on the next jam for Minnesota blockers.
In that ACS penalty box.
Yeah.
For him.
Oh. Yeah. Killer B in the box, in the ACS box for a forearm. No. No. Oh, goodness. Let's see.
All right, Centripetal Force and Lex Kilderich out there.
Oh, you know what Knucklebeast in Twitch just pointed out? 1.618 centripetal force is the 4-digit approximation of the golden ratio.
Ooh.
So she's into math and physics. Oh, I love me some good math and
That
physics
is
reference.
so good. Thanks for letting us know that.
Knucklebeast, thanks for that. That's much appreciated. And centripetal force. Man, yeah.
Centripetal force
just-
using the centrifugal force.
Centripetal force?
Centrifugal force. Forget it.
Centrifuge. Centrifugal.
Centrifugal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it right there. Why can't I
Uh,
be confident? Because I know that somebody online is going to call me out and go, you said that wrong.
Is it centripetal? Is it centrifugal?
It's centrifugal force.
Centrifugal force. Because you can think of a centrifuge going around in a circle. There you go. Splenda on Twitch says math scares me.
Me too, Splenda. Me too.
Ooh, Minnesota almost getting out on that front wall of Bay Area. Yep, out on the floor. Breezes is lead jammer from Minnesota. Express Lane Jane jamming for Bay Area Derby.
Both of these jammers on their 7th jam of the game. according to my records.
That's exhausting. Ugh. Especially for Breezes. Breezes has just been shaking her head like, again with that
really?
roundabout. I can see it working out to empty out the box. Besides getting points just like that, the 4 extra points for Minnesota, we're headed to the 400 mark. 4th century. Once again, star pass to Big Perm. That's got to be exhausting as well. But, I mean, you have to. When you're up against these strong Minnesota blockers who are just grabbing, sitting, locking down on those jammers. And there is nowhere to go. You can't go forward, can't go sideways, can't go back.
There is no path out. Boppin coming to the line with Whoopsie Daisy.
Let's hope there's no more soul killing with those walls. Those walls are soul killing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we got the rollback on the 5. Doing a nice little compression, trying to kill that space between the jammers where they like to get that space and get that speed. And there's Whoopsie Daisy taking that speed, found her opening. She is lead jammer for Minnesota. See how Bay Area is going to answer. Oh, they're busy trying to get their jammer out. So another 4 points in Minnesota Roller Derby, getting closer to the 4th century. Oh, we've got another Minnesotan to the box. Oh, it looks like we also have the Bay Area folks in the box.
We do.
they're
Number
standing.
19 reported to the penalty box. That was Slayer Moon.
Oh. You know,
Slayer's been in there a few
she's been
times.
there a couple times. Honestly, her penalties are on the lower side
Oh.
when you're considering
Yeah.
a couple other players on Bay Area. We're getting close. Seeing Spiller getting close there with 6 penalties.
I do believe that was a star pass from Boppin to Reba in that last jam.
Let's hype him up. Bay Area!
All right. I know you guys out here are hot in the warehouse, but come on, let's show some love for our skaters.
Y'all know, just say what I say, really loud.
Just do exactly what Velocity does. Ready?
Bay Area! There it is.
There you go.
That's the call.
Detroit Demon out there with Lexicutor again. Lexicutor.
Yeah. Minnesota clears out their box to just fill it back up again with number 69, a Mandalorian. Bummer.
Such a good name.
It's such a great name. Bunch of nerds. Oh,
There is nothing better than being involved in Derby and being a nerd.
I think the ratio of nerds to Derby players is the Venn diagram is a circle.
Oh, it's very much a circle. I left Derby on Friday to go play Dungeons and Dragons. So what does that tell you?
Nerd.
I have a dice collection.
Oh, okay. So if you're down for this, the other version of the Bay Area call is Gay Area. I heard it, but you gotta be louder.
Louder.
Louder. There it is.
That was Myth out there. I saw Myth.
Myth holding it down. Myth America. with the princess wave.
I mean, she's Myth America.
Yeah.
Every time I say her name, I think, a myth, a myth. Yes.
Yay!
Woo!
Give it up. Little shooter with a shout out. Go boppin'. Woo!
Go Boppin'.
Go boppin'. You can do it. Go boppin'. Actually, who's out there right now?
It's actually Lex Kilderich
Yep.
and Centripetal Force.
And we're looking every time. You're looking at, a nice assist from Grim Reba trying to open up that tripod, giving space to Lex, but getting the pullback, trying not to get the cut call. Let's see. Oh, on the outside of the 4th
That was
lane.
Gertrude Stein recycling Lex back there previously.
Lex making centripetal force call it with a nice race around the track. Yay! We got 3 minutes about left in the game.
Woo. Minnesota up over that 400 mark, 407 to 43. Minnesota's blockers absolutely dominating the track out there and keeping their jammer moving.
Buy them a treat at the after party.
Yes, they deserve an ice cream.
Yes, as a treat.
Breezes and Express Lane Jane back out there. Woo.
Multiplayer on number 82 for Minnesota. That's brutal. Going to the box on the multiplayer. Woo! Express Lane Jane trying to get those points. Not quite. Still with a 0 for Bay Area. 4 more points for Minnesota.
411 to 43 with just over 2 minutes left on the clock and heading into jam 20. These have been long jams, too.
Yes. Like, I feel exhausted as an announcer, but I can't imagine being exhausted as a skater at this moment because, oh, my gosh.
And just imagine being a skating ref out there, a skating official.
Yeah, you just going in circles.
They just go in circles the whole time. There is never a break for them other than the brief timeouts they get once in a while. So mad shouts to all of our official volunteers this weekend.
For sure. Oh, and we got a lead jammer for Boppin.
Boppin'!
Bay Area. Bay Area. Boppin getting shoved to the front, trying to pick up her points. Ooh.
Pushing against all three of those Minnesota blockers as they set that tripod.
And Mad Libs trying to help Whoopsie Daisy get out of that tripod in the back of Bay Area. Oh,
The
Whoopsie
ACS
Daisy
penalty
takes
box
off.
is empty currently.
Whoopsie Daisy doing a quick star stash real quick. Oh my gosh. They do not want to give Boppin their points, but looks like she's passed 1, 2 blockers, 3 blockers.
At least 2.
She's got at least 3 at this point. She's got 1 more blocker to pass. I think it was 7-7. Gertrude Stein.
Oh, Boppin going to the penalty box.
Oh, no. Hey, you know what? Go into the box because she tried something.
That's right. Our game clock and our period clock are neck and neck. This is going to be the last jam now because Boppin was our lead jammer.
And, yeah, no. And Whoopsie Daisy picking up her 4, squeezing through. Eris Jordan getting goaded in the back by Minnesota, trying to open up a lane for Whoopsie Daisy.
Throwing that backside right into Whoopsie Daisy.
Oh, Spiller's going to run her back to the back of the pack. Bopping out of the box. Getting pulled back herself, and that is the end of the game. However, Bay Area picked up a good 4 points at last jam, and
That is, I'm seeing
fantastic.
3 up there.
3 for Minnesota. Fantastic jam by Boppin.
Absolutely.
That was hard fought. So our unofficial score right now is 422 to 46 Minnesota. Fantastic work, everyone.
That was a very, very busy game.
That was intense.
Bay Area,
Hey.
3 skaters with high penalties on that last game.
Yeah, I got close. That was almost a thing. 6 penalties each for 483 and 29. 483 is Ripley effect. 29 is Spiller.
Yep.
666 was picked up 5 penalties.
That's
Rim Reba.
Reba, yeah.
Give it up for your winners of this game, Minnesota Roller Derby versus Bay Area Derby in Game 12 of our Bridges and Boardwalks 2024 tournament, inaugural tournament in the Bear House.
Inaugural event in the Bear House.
Absolutely. Inaugural in the Bear House.
I just can't say it enough. I love this place.
This place is phenomenal.
And there is nothing else like it in the world.
No.
Like
I
in
don't
the
know.
whole world.
Okay. I'm going to get real sad real quick. Wasn't the hangar similar to this?
The hanger, the difference between this and the hanger is that the hanger couldn't have people.
Oh boy.
Attendees.
Give it up for Bay Area. Hard fought Bay Area.
And just one more quick nod to Rachel Scarson.
Rachel
She walks past
Scarson.
me, giving her a nod for completing her 200th game in a very hot corner.
MVPs.
MVPs, yes.
That's
82,
it.
brutal.
I'm
Bay Area already bringing us their choice for MVP for this game for Minnesota. That's going to be number 82 in blue, Brutal, your MVP for this game for Minnesota. Minnesota will have to come tell us who their MVP is.
What's the other awards?
Yeah, if Minnesota could come up and give us their MVP choice to the announcer station, please.
And if we could have Brutal come see us so we can give Brutal their MVP award.
Oh, great.
And thank you. Number
76.
76, Boppin. Boppin is Minnesota's choice for MVP. So Boppin, come see me. And Brutal, I have awards for Boppin and Brutal over here at the announcer's booth.
Let's see. I'm looking for them.
Y'all gonna make me chase you down?
Boppin.
Boppin.
Boppin. Come get your award for MVP. You're the MVP choice for Minnesota.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Congrats.
Said you were the best player on the track.
MVP.
MVP.
Fantastic work out there.
Great job.
We are so happy to be hosting our teams from all over Minnesota. I think our furthest traveling team.
Get ready for the biggest roller derby event of the year. The 2024 WFTDA Global Derby Championships are coming to Portland. Join thousands of fans and watch the world's top 13 teams battle it out. Feel the excitement, the passion, the power of roller derby. Get your tickets today and be part of the action.